Welcome to Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi the Light Seer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment, and let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Good morning. Come on in. Welcome to Pisces Tarot. I am your host. I am Mimi the Light Seer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And ooh, child, we're about to get into somebody's business. Yes, indeed. I am so thrilled to have you guys here on this early, fantastic Friday morning, Valentine's Day. Welcome. Come on in, y'all. Good morning to my guppies. Good morning to all of my friends that are on the graveyard shift. And good evening to all of my international family that are watching this from across the pond. Listen, if you are new to the Pisces Tarot experience, go ahead and put a star in the chat. If you are a returning guest, go ahead and put a fish in the chat. We love to recognize all of our new and reoccurring friends. So for example, I see Van is in the chat. Good morning. Listen, y'all, today's agenda consists of a brief breath work. We're going to do 3 deep breaths, holding in something that you want to manifest in your life and releasing the opposite of that feeling. A quick sound bowl cleanse. I got a divine download and an earworm this morning for you guys. Then I'm going to do a brief energy reading. And I'm going to confirm everything of what I told you in the tarot cards and get on out of this business. Now, as I previously mentioned, before we get into this reading, let's put ourselves into a position of receiving. Okay, we want to put ourselves into a position of receiving. So today is Valentine's Day. And if you are looking for a little bit of extra love today, I want you to inhale the feeling of love, hold that for 4 seconds, and release the opposite of love. Maybe not feeling like you don't have any options or whatever that looks like for you. Okay, so here we go. Deep breath, hold it for 4 seconds, release it for 4 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna count 4 in, hold it for 4, release it for 4. We're gonna do that 3 times. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it feels good. Yes. Come on in. Let's get this sound bowl cleansed because y'all done been at work. Y'all been up all night dealing with crazy people. Here we go. I didn't do that right, and I didn't get it right. Let's go. She been doing it. Come on. We had it going and she stopped. She said she done. Either way. Yes, Spirit, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Listen, y'all, if y'all excited to get into this reading. This is an interactive reading. Go ahead and talk to me because I talk back. But most importantly, I need y'all to find those hand clapping emojis, because when I tell y'all, I have both a divine download and an earworm. And yeah, on this Valentine's Day. Let me find out we doing a Valentine's Day edition for y'all. Listen, baby, listen. I don't know how this gonna go. I'm gonna tell you. Just let you shh. If y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis. Go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis. Go ahead and find those hand clapping emojis, and let's go, shall we? So, as you may or may not know, every time I get ready to do a reading, I always take time to reflect upon the immediate energies and what Spirit is sharing with me. And when I woke up this morning, of course, you know, as discussed in the chat, Valentine's Day can be a little bit of a drag or a bore, or like the longest day of the year for people who are single, people who have newly broken up with somebody, people who are alone, people whose plans didn't turn out the way that they thought that they would turn out. And I have a little love bug story about Valentine's Day, how it was one of those heavier, longest days of the year for me. And I ended up walking into the biggest blessing of my life on that particular day. So I want to encourage y'all to not think about Valentine's Day from a negative perspective, right? I want you to think about it as being a day of loving on yourself, right? Self-love, right? And so, nevertheless, as I was going to get dressed to get ready to get on the live, I heard a song from R. Kelly's 1995 album, R. Kelly, but that's not the earworm. And I heard him say in his baritone voice, "Everything is in divine order." Okay? Everything is in divine order. Okay? And I was like, everything is in divine order, right? That was like the first piece of what I got. So I started like metastasizing, what did that mean? Okay? Everything is in divine order. And as I was expanding upon that thought to further develop the insight for today, guess what earworm dropped into my soul? And I'm trying to tell y'all, you would think this got something to do with what I just said. It does, but it doesn't. I hear, now this artist is my favorite artist. Sue me if you don't think so. I respect this person from a whole different level of not just artistry in terms of being a talent, in terms of being a artist, but as a producer for other people. And some of the people that he's worked with in recent years speaks volumes to his genius. Okay, volumes to his genius. And I've met this person a few times and I've always just loved this person. Okay, anyway, mute point. So the artist is The Dream. The song came out December 11th, 2007. Okay. Listen, Linda, listen. The song is called Nikki. Now, you ain't finna tell me, you are not finna tell me under any circumstances that you are an R&B connoisseur and you did not rock out to the album Love Me All Summer, Hate Me All Winter, because this album went on and on and on and on and on, and it still goes off from beginning to the end. No skips. Okay, so anyway, the part of the song I'm hearing in my ear this morning is, but it's awful cold in the house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. See, you was off your game, but now everything has changed because I've been making love to Nikki. Y'all. Yes. The name of the song is Nikki. And if you are a R&B connoisseur, he has been promising the album for Nikki since 2011, okay? There have been multiple songs written about this girl named Nikki, who I also believe that I have met. I'm not going to say for sure. It is a real person. That much I have confirmed. It is a real person, because at first I was like, hey, this cannot be a real person. It is a real person. I never found out exactly who the person was. But I did confirm it is a real person. And there is suspicions that he is talking about his first wife, Nikki, Nivea. Okay, that's who the suspicion is, that he's talking about Nivea. So anyway, long story short, y'all, we're talking about now, but it's awful cold in the house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. See, you was off your game, but now everything has changed because I've been making love to Nikki. So if y'all ready to figure out what is going on this Valentine's Day, y'all, who is over here having regrets, who want to try to, you know, I can't believe it. It's Valentine's Day. Y'all see my nails? It's Valentine's Day. Y'all see my shirt? This is a partnership for civil and human rights, talking about love. I'm all about love. All about love. And here we go, dealing with Nikki. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those drums, because, baby, something had to happen in divine order. Something had to happen in divine order for us to be in this moment. And if you had to let things play out and had to let time happen the way that it needed to happen in order for us to get to where we are today, then, baby, I need you to find those drums in the chat. Go ahead and find those drums in the chat, and let's get ready to get into it, because, honey, I want to know who this is, okay? Shall we? All right, Spirit, you are welcome in this place. We thank you for the divine white light. We thank you for clear and precise messages that will resonate not only with the people who are in this reading today live, but for those who will go back and watch the playback. Thank you for showing me great and mighty things. Thank you for giving me insight and wisdom to be able to articulate and formulate a message for the harm of none and for the benefit of all that are here. We remove and bind up any negativity that tries to come in and penetrate and disrupt the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen, 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 amen. All right, here we go, y'all. What is... I keep hearing R. Kelly saying, everything is in divine order. That is actually, like, I believe one of his first efforts to write a gospel song. I'm not sure, but I believe it was. And that song is called Trade in My Life, okay? Now, the overall energy reading for today is great and full, and we do have a cup here. Great and full. So perhaps this is something that you have been manifesting and trying to bring structure into your life. Because we do have a cup that is overflowing, okay? I perceive this being reflective of one going into emotional maturity, being fully intentional with their relationships, and or tapping into their intuition, okay? So someone is feeling great and full this morning, great and full. Could be grateful for what has happened, all right? Let's continue. What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey, Spirit? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? What is the truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? But it's awful cold in the house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Woo! Child, I don't know about you, but I done had exes popping up all week. Okay? And I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. All right, here we go, y'all. The truth that we need to hear this morning for our journey is judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, so this is about judgment. This is about you reflecting and assessing. Okay, this is about you acknowledging that some things may not have been as fruitful as originally hoped for. Okay, what are some messages that the guides from the hidden realms have for us? What are some messages that the guides from the hidden realms have for us? Really? But it's awful cold in that house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, remember, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Lord. See, you was off your game, and now everything has changed, because now I'm making love to Nikki. Listen, somebody done moved on. Now this is wild. The artist that we're talking about is the dream. The card says the dream of co-creation. Okay, so there may be dreams going on, but this, and I did just speak to that manifestation when we pulled out this Great and Full card. This is about manifestation, divine partnership, frequency alignment. So remember I told y'all in the beginning of this reading, I keep hearing everything is in divine order, right? Okay, so this had to happen. This absolutely, undeniably, unequivocally needed to happen in order for there to be some type of manifestation. This was you co-creating with spirit, the universe, your spirit guides, your spirit teams. I feel as though there had been a longing and a deep desire for this person to return to you. But this person's return did not happen aligned with your timetable. Okay, and sometimes that is the hardest pill to swallow, is when you break up with somebody and you think that the breakup is going to be temporary and it's only going to last for a couple of days, and days turn into weeks and weeks turn into months, and sometimes months turn into years. But what I'm here to tell you is this morning, everything that happened had to happen in divine order in order for this person to come back. And now that this person has come back, everything has changed. Everything has changed because you have given this person has given you way too much time for them to move on and to live without you. I don't know about y'all, but if you know what that feels like to move on with your life from somebody, and if you know what it's like to move on when you move on, and when that person does pop back up, you be like, what in the world am I talking to you about?
God.
Like, I've gotten over this connection. Okay, I have no reason to desire to talk to you. I have no reason to want to be here with you, right? Like, what are we doing? You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up on this morning, okay? Because this person did not expect for things to change. They thought that you was going to be sitting there waiting, twiddling your thumbs. They thought that, you know, they was just going to pop up on Valentine's Day 2025. Happy Valentine's Day. And you supposed to be all giddy and excited. No, I've moved on with my life. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay, now, how it has shown up for us in our lives is building home. Okay, building a home. Building a home. So that is so ironic, I will say, that we're talking about building a home, okay? And the words of the song is, but it's awful cold in that house he bought you. Ooh, child. This is getting deep this morning on Valentine's Day. If y'all know what I'm talking about this morning, I want you to go ahead and put that broken heart in the chat. If y'all know what I'm talking about this morning, I want you to go ahead and hit them broken hearts in the chat. Okay? Because whatever happened needed to happen the way that it happened. And now that this person is coming back and living with these regrets, child, judgment is here. Do you hear me? Judgment is here. Somebody's about to feel real vindicated. Somebody is definitely about to feel real vindicated. All right, so let's see what the mermaids got to say this morning. Divine order had to happen. Divine order definitely had to happen. Sunken treasure. Discover the hidden riches within yourself and trust that the abundant flows where attention goes, okay? So we got a sunken treasure full of gold. And what I would say about this particular card as we look at this is that you probably started to focus on getting your finances together, your money together, your career together. Like, you started redirecting your attention somewhere else, okay? You started redirecting your attention somewhere else in the meantime. And I mean, that's the most appropriate thing to do when you are dealing with a breakup, right? Nobody wants to continue to focus on things that make them anxious and have that attachment to them, okay? You have to reshift your energy elsewhere, okay? So you are not wrong if you decided to reshift your energy somewhere else. You're not wrong with that. Now, our soul whisper for today is, okay, listen. We got a seashell here, okay? We have a seashell here. Listen, listen, listen. Whew, baby. When I tell y'all, I definitely feel as though this person is going to come back and have a conversation that's going to require you having to listen to them. You'll hear them out, and you're going to be assessing judgment on them. Now, let's see what this seashell is about. The word listen contains the same letters as the word silent. Alfred Brendel. Okay. The word listen contains the same letters as the word silent. Many people claim to be good listeners, yet fail to possess the innate ability to really listen. People often take an active role in listening to one another, adding comments, remarks, opinions, and expressions of reaction to what they're hearing. True listening goes beyond that which can be heard with your ears. Listen for the subtle nuances. Consider the pauses, the thoughtful stares, the wistful gazes. Listen to your heart. Hear the words and allow them to evoke within you a response that gives rise to empathy and compassion. Allow others to feel that they are truly being heard. Suppress any urges and have the comment to pass judgment. Allow, and here goes the judgment piece, y'all. Allow the story to come forth unsolicited. What? I don't know what this word is. Unsullied by the lens through which you see the world. I guess that's what they're saying. The more you listen, the more you learn. So this is about you being attentive, aware, open, and willing. This is about you overcoming being closed off, obtuse, whether imperceptive. Why can't I speak right now? And narrow-minded, okay? And this is about the throat chakra. And what's interesting is when I started seeing this blue card coming up, I automatically knew that this was first and foremost, with the purple here, this was about you tapping into your intuition and your third eye. But when the blue came up here, I definitely thought about there being a conversation, right? Because of the color blue. And now this is referencing the throat chakra, okay? So the reason why they chose this particular seashell for this is when you hold a seashell to your ear, it is easy to hear the whispers of the ocean. Every wave as it hits the shore and gently recedes. As you listen to the stories of others, make sure that you pay attention to the small details and not let yourself be distracted by your own thoughts and feelings. Okay? So I definitely feel as though somebody on this Valentine's Day, I don't know who, somebody, whether or not you want to or not, you about to hear from your ex. And I know a lot of y'all just like, who said that? And for many of y'all, your immediate reaction is going to be like,
get that garbage out of here.
But I'm telling you, everything happened in divine order, okay? This person needed to experience everything that they were experiencing so that they can come back towards you and have a conversation with you. And I feel like you're going to be a little bit heartless about it. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Not coming into this. Now we about to find out with these insights what exactly is going on here. before we get into the tarot, but that's what I feel like it's about to. But it's awful cold in that house he bought you, and I done got over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter. It's done been a year at least. I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay? So you're being asked today to open up your heart. This will help you attract more love. Okay? What is the news here? What is the news here? Reading up, doing research, learning more, gaining more insight. So somebody has been doing some research, okay? They're learning to get more information and more insight. What is the tea? 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 Ego, hurt ego in a way of a relationship. Okay. So somebody is devastated here. Their ego was hurt. All right. Their ego was hurt. And I can imagine when you've been with somebody and somebody just ups and leaves you and breaks up with you. They don't spin the block right away. That can be devastating, right? That can be definitely devastating. What is the true emotion behind all of this, Spirit? What is the true emotion behind all of this? I keep hearing everything is in divine order. Tell me, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? I keep hearing that, but then I keep hearing, but it's awful cold in a house he bought you, and I've gotten over it living without you. Springtime, summertime, fall time, winter. I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. See, you was off your game, and now everything done changed, 'cause I've been making love to Nikki. Now. Ooh, the true emotion is heartbreak. Heartbreak. Look how angry he looks. He said, you don't set my heart on fire. Woo-wee. What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Ooh, I don't know if y'all ever heard this song before, but I don't know how you could be an R&B connoisseur and not heard this song before. But when he get into that and he said, and she loves me back. Woo-wee! She loves me back. Ha! Listen. Baby, I wish I had something more to tell you. Somebody living with regrets. I'm telling you that much already. Okay? What lies beneath? Okay. Well, that's 2 cards. All right, so we can only take one. What lies beneath all of this? watching it go down, enjoying the gossip. Somebody is talking about this. Okay? Somebody is definitely talking about this. They're watching it go down. I'm telling you, there has been a longing and a desire for this to come, for this day to come. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? This person, I'm telling you, there has been such an anticipation for this day to come, but I feel like the person who is receiving the communication has gotten to the point where they kind of like are numb to it. They waited for so long for clarity and insight, and then all of a sudden, you know, guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. I just said that. I just said that. Somebody waited so long for this conversation to come about that they're numb to it. You know, I don't know about you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. When one of my exes pop up, I laugh. I laugh so hard. I can't wait to call my friends and laugh. I ain't gonna lie to you. I laugh because, for one, when I walk away from somebody and I decide that this is going to be the it for me with them, I've given you space and opportunity to come forward and come to your senses. So, for example, if we break up today, I might give you to next Friday to come back and say something, apologize for your behavior. And that's being very gracious. So if I don't hear from you by like next week or whatever, or maybe even like the week after that, you can't come to me months later trying to apologize. Oh, no. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because ain't nothing that serious that you can't fix in real time. Sorry, not sorry. All right, now, what is the true crime here? What is the true crime here? That's the problem with some of y'all. Y'all leave the door open and give people access to you that they don't deserve access to you. You understand? Access is a privilege. All right, so maybe there was a family dynamic here. Okay, there is a family dynamic here. I don't know if it's with you or with this person, or if they have a child. Somebody has a child here. It's a family dynamic here somewhere. All right. What is the yin and the yang here? What is the yin and the yang here? But it's awful cold in the house he bought you. And now I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Let me find out somebody that ran off and married somebody else. And now the things ain't working out with that person. Now you trying to come back. Like, listen. Listen, you cannot do that. Listen, somebody looking at you like, they're looking at you like you're crazy. Now we got the summer card that came out. Timing card, okay? There's got to be a water sign somewhere in this. And the reason why I'm pointing out the water sign is we got the great in full here. We got the listen with the seashell. Now we got the summer card here. So something's going down at a beach. Either somebody is an earth sign or something's going down at a beach. Nevertheless, okay? This is about activities, goals, progress, life force energy, new pet, and turns, okay? So something's happening around the summertime, which is interesting because even in the song he said, springtime, summertime, fall time, winter. Okay, so he's documenting that a year has gone by. All right. Whew, child. Now y'all got me curious. I want to know. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I promise y'all I'm getting there. All right, Spirit. Show me a prevalent place to the people that this reading will make sense for us. Show me a prevalent place that the people that are in this reading now or in the future that this message will resonate with. Show me the prevalent place that will make sense for them. Okay, workspace. So something happened at work. This is about productive environment, creative zone, technology hub. Okay. Another place that may be of importance to you. Workplace. Well, we do have reading up. So maybe somebody was studying for something. Now we got the sky, infinite universe, clouds, formations. Okay. Somebody was dreaming about something. That's exactly what it was. Somebody was dreaming about something. Somebody was working on something else at the time. That's exactly what it was. Somebody else was working on something else at the time. When this relationship was popping and growing, somebody else was focused on their dreams, their aspirations. That's probably what caused the divide in the first place. Somebody wasn't focused. Okay? Now, what is blocking this relationship? What is blocking this relationship? Oh, goodness. All right. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. Okay. So somebody was definitely overwhelmed at the time that this relationship was vibrant. Okay. They were overwhelmed. And we've been talking about the overwhelmed trauma wound, and how partners who either overcompensate or undercompensate, how they both get to a point of shutting down. Either you have a partner that feels like they have to do everything and they can't ask for help. And then you have a person who does nothing at all, right? And they just shut down. That's what we've been reading about in the book, The Inner Work of Couples, which is always tagged in the description box below. Somebody was definitely overwhelmed at the time. Okay. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. All right. Last but not least. Did this person really love this person? Or does this person really love this person? But it's awful cold in the house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. Woo! So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter. I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Whoop. Listen, this was upside down in my deck, okay? Which is a thorn bush. Right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. I'm going to keep that because I saw that it was upside down. But this, if I tell you how I feel, it may change everything. Somebody has mixed emotions. They are afraid. They are afraid. One more card since we're pulling extras today. How is this person, how did this one of the individuals in this reading show up? Tell me about the people who showed up in this reading. That's why the dream is here too. The dream of co-creation. Somebody was working to manifest their dreams. That's exactly what happened. It's a woman here. We got the Ace of Spades coming in. Okay. We got the Ace of Spades coming in. We got a grown woman, a sexy woman, somebody who ain't used to having to ask for too much. Okay. Tell me about the other person. And we got a Nine of Hearts, a rider. Child, listen, it is getting deep. Okay. Here we go. Let me look at this. Because I'm telling you, baby. Okay. Somebody was focused on making their dreams and their aspirations coming into fruition at the time when this relationship was going. And somebody allowed somebody else to get in their ear And now they watching it go down. So we got the person who's going to be receiving the apology. They need to open up their heart. Their ego hurt. They left somebody with a heartbreak. Child. They gonna watch it go down. They watching it go down. They don't feel sorry for you at all, child. So don't. I feel like this person is the one who was the rider. This was the person who was happy and content with their 9 of hearts. They was ready to ride and see this through. Okay. The other person, I feel like, was in her head, overthinking, felt entitled. Okay. Knowing what she wanted. All right. They felt like the man was too focused on other things. Okay. That's the person who was working on their dreams and their aspirations. All right. Now this person feels guilty. They feel guilty. They feel they need to apologize. They are feeling very remorseful and ashamed. They done went and moved on with somebody else and then had a family with somebody else. And now they want to come forward and tell you how they feel. They absolutely do. But I do feel like the other person feels like the best thing you could do is let me go. Okay. And we got the summer card, the summer card here. I'm going to add this down here because this is where I feel like they were frustrated that this other person was focused on other things. Something's going to happen for this person around the summertime. I'll tell you that. All right. I don't know if they're going through a divorce now. We'll find out here in a second. Maybe the divorce is going to be final in the summertime, but something definitely happened in the summertime. If it didn't happen this past summer, it's coming up in this summer. Okay. But of course, we'll confirm that in a second. Listen. If y'all ready to figure out whose business this is, if y'all really ready to figure out whose business this is, I need y'all to go ahead and find them drums again. Go ahead and hit them drums again in the chat because, child, when I tell you, baby, I want to know whose business this is because this is juicy, okay? Listen, I don't know about you, okay? All I know is whenever I hear this song, Nikki, this song take me into a place where I be in my royal, I be in my bag, okay? This to me is the royal breakup song, the capital of all capital you songs, okay? This is absolutely one of those records, all right? But it's awful cold in the house he bought you, and I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. See, you was off your game, but now everything done changed because now I'm making love to Nikki. And no, I ain't mad. Hell no, I ain't sad. Shawty, I be making love to Nikki. It was the one that you ran to, the one you gave your hand to. So don't say you didn't plan to. And every time that you think of me, no, I've been making love to Nikki. Child.
Excuse you.
Whose business is this, Spirit? Whose business is this? Woo! I wasn't ready for this on Valentine's Day, y'all. We supposed to be talking about the love today. And Spirit over here being petty this morning, confirming everything that we talking about. Woo, child. Whose business is this? Whose business is this? All right, here we go. Whose business is this? Show me exactly what elements we are talking about today. Remember, as we shift to the potential energies of the people that are involved, listen, I read for Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If the situation does not apply to you, don't try to make it apply. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? Person A is coming in as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in as the Four of Pentacles, y'all. Listen, they are coming in reverse with greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, and self-protection. Okay? They feelings hurt. That's what that is. They feelings hurt. You left them devastated. Now, the other person who is potentially involved in this situation is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are coming in today as the Knight of Swords in reverse. And remember, I said that when we pulled this woman card, that Ace of Spades is equal to the Queen of Swords. Okay, I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Anyway, this is the same energy. Okay, they're coming in restless, unfocused, burnt out, impulsive, no direction, unpredictable, disregard for consequences. Well, you think?
Do not come.
We know that. We know that. They trying to spin the block, child. They trying to spin the mother-loving block. And the reality is, they done stopped thinking about you, child. If y'all ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to go ahead and find those magnifying glasses. Go ahead and find those magnifying glasses. It's time for us to zoom in. We listen. We ain't gonna judge. We might get a little messy, and we're gonna get on up out of this. Okay, but it's time for us to zoom in. So if y'all ready to get into it and figure out whose business this is, I need you to go ahead and find those magnifying glasses. Go ahead and find those magnifying glasses. Put those magnifying glasses in the chat and let's go, shall we?
I should have followed my own. I should have followed my own intuition. I should have followed my own. I knew it. I should have followed my own. 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 Willing.
All right, y'all. So, whew. Spirit, what is going on with this reading? What is going on between my earth and air signs? Earth and air signs. Now it's awful cold in the house he bought you. And I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter. I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. Don't let too much time go by. Okay? If you are in a relationship with somebody that you actually love, admire, respect, that you don't want to ever see you living your life without, don't let that time go by. Time runs out. All right, Spirit. What is going on? What in the world is going on here? Got cars all upside down. What is going on with my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, here we go. Now that we've gotten some clues about what's going on, now that we've got the foundational energy, present energy, okay? Present energy. Page of Wands, okay? I feel strongly as if person A in all of this, which is masculine energy, has been focused on their goals, okay? They have been working on the things that are very important to them. Remember, I told y'all, it feels like there was some type of goals going on here in the background, okay? One of the reasons why person B, the feminine energy of this, got very frustrated with the masculine energy was because they felt like their focus and attention was elsewhere. And instead of them realizing that this person was focusing on the betterment of the relationship, trying to be the provider, trying to organize and situate themselves in a predictable way to where they could take care of you, the response was the opposite thereof. Like, they didn't see the vision, they didn't see the dream, and they didn't understand. And they thought that you were just like checking out, but really you were checking in so that you could focus and prepare yourself and be in a better version of yourself. Okay? And they didn't see that at the time. So they felt like you were putting in too much work. They felt like you were doing too much studying and focusing, whatever the craft was, whatever the goal was. They felt like you were too dedicated to that it was removing you from the relationship. But instead of them not being so attention seeking, they should have been very supportive in how you were trying to get things together so that you could advance, so that you could grow, so that you could thrive. And they didn't particularly understand that at this time. Instead of them embracing this about you, this is what repelled them from you. And I feel like this was very disappointing for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do. I feel as though their desire, their reasoning for vacating the relationship was very disappointing for you. That's why we have the heartbreak card here. Okay. That's why we also have the ego card here. Okay. This person deciding to walk away from you when they were the motivating force for why you were doing what you were doing. So for them to turn around and make the decision, all right, I'm gonna head out, that was very insulting. That was very insulting for you at the time. Person B is coming in currently as the King of Cups, okay? They walking around here like, okay, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to get to it, all this stuff like that. All right? But they also been feeling like they've been on some type of vacation. All right? They over here like, you know what? I got my Hennessy. I'm relaxing. Everything is cool. But if you really look at it, everything ain't cool with this person. You understand? Everything ain't cool. Everything that looks good on the outside ain't good on the inside. So from the outside world, you got somebody sitting over here enjoying the finer things in life, right? They relaxing. But if you look at his facial expression, even though he's sitting in his pool, even though he having his cigar, even though he has his Hennessy over there in the back, look how worried he looks. Okay, look how worried he looks. So I definitely feel as though this person made the decision to move forward with somebody else. And that person may at the time have given them stability that they were looking for. But it definitely feels like things changed. And this person is not bringing the joy and the satisfaction that they thought that they were going to get from, this other person. Things change. So while it looks good from the outside, the reality is on the inside, this ain't what you really truly want. Okay, this ain't really what you truly want. I feel like this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is constantly and continuously always thinking about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And really, to be honest with you, it's too late. Baby, you let all this time go by. You let all this time go by. And now you want to come forward and tell me what you're thinking? You should be afraid. You let all this time go by. Now, the positives in this is that you got options. You got choices. Okay? With the 7 of Pentacles here, all right? I definitely feel like person A, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in this situation, has been working so diligently, so hard to get to where they're going. They're starting to see the fruit of their labor. And see, now they went from being ashy to being classy, okay? So what I mean by that is when they was going through the thick of it to advance their career, to get their dreams on track, when they was hustling and bustling and they was ashy, ain't nobody want them. But now that their money's starting to come into fruition, now that they're able to have the lifestyle that they was working to afford this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they can do it for themselves. That's opened up the floodgates. They got options. Okay, they've got options. Baby, they ain't sitting around here worrying about you.
Denied.
Why would they so ever be worried about you? This person is over here grinding and living their best life. They got women. They got options. They got, okay? They got it all. They got it all. It's all about any, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I want? Okay? And they're feeling good about their life. They're not harboring those negative feelings regarding you particularly anymore. That's probably one of the reasons why they won't get involved too much so with these other people seriously, because they don't want to have that sense of rejection anymore like they experience with you. But they are having the opportunity to live their best life. They're having the opportunity to enjoy life, to enjoy the fruit of their labor. All right. The consequence in all of this, though, is this Two of Cups. Okay. That soulmate connection, that desire to really want to be with somebody. Again, this person was doing all of this for this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They was doing all of this for you. And the fact that you poo-pooed on their dreams, you did not support them, you walked away from them, you abandoned them while they was hustling, trying to make their dreams come true so that they can be a provider for you, that was really, really hurtful to them. You understand? And so that put them in the place of believing that they don't think that love is really for them. They don't feel like love is something that they really want to invest in. They're probably dating but not taking women seriously or people seriously because they're at that point where they're just like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool. You understand? Now, what this is trying to teach you is if somebody really wants you, they're never going to sit around and just play games with you and wait. Okay? They're never going to leave you hanging. They're never going to make you wait. They're always going to be about action. Okay? They're always going to get up and do whatever it takes for them to do. And I feel like when this person walked away from you, this definitely left you feeling very confused, very shocked, very, there was like this feeling of, I can't believe, like, what is happening? How is this happening? Why is this happening type of energy? You understand? And so this energy came through as being shocking to the heart. But this is trying to teach you that when somebody is serious about you, they would never abandon you and they would never run away from you the way that this person has run away from you. Okay? And if we're being honest, this is what continues to haunt you, if that makes sense. Because anytime you start feeling too close to somebody, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is what's making you pull back. This is exactly what is making you pull back, because it's like, you know, I'm tired of the hurt. I'm tired of the pain. I'm tired of the confusion. I don't want to get too close. Remember, I told you, this is where this is becoming a consequence. Anytime somebody gets too close to you, you're wanting to put space there, okay? So this is trying to teach you that the people, the right people at the right times, they will never leave you. They will never leave you. They will never disappear. They will never ghost you. Okay? They're never going to be confused about anything when it comes to you. They're going to know within their heart of knowing. Anytime you start to feel that sense of confusion, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is panicking. This breakup between this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has been so devastating that this is a permanent wound for this person. You understand what I'm saying? This is a permanent point of contention for them when it comes to love, because now they have this anxious attachment anxiety that is resulting from loss. Unexplainable loss. This person has what you will call ambiguous grief. going on, okay? They're not knowing how to process. They're not knowing how to understand. They really don't know what happened. So if anybody was to ever ask them, whatever happened to this situation, they don't know. They don't know. You just suddenly broke up with them. You ghosted them. And now this person is still having residual unintended consequences and effects to what your behavior did to them. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your behavior was very, very, very selfish. It was very selfish. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. You felt like all the attention should be on you. And because this person was focusing on bettering themselves for the improvement of this relationship, for the integrity of this relationship, they wanted to better themselves, to be a better person for you. And all you could say was, well, I'm not getting any attention.
Anything else?
Like, you sound stupid. You sound stupid. If I knew that my person was focusing their goals, focusing on bettering themselves and looking to improve their quality of life so that I could benefit from it, why would you not support them in that?
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
But they didn't have the temperament for that. So they left this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, moved on with somebody else, and now you realizing that it's awful cold in that house. It's awful cold in that house. Yeah, you found somebody that was going to give you the house, give you the marriage, give you the family, like you was on your timeline. Those things would have come if you would have had a little bit more patience. But instead, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you was in a hurry to go build a home with somebody else. You was in a hurry to go start a family with somebody else. And now you over here feeling guilty. You over here feeling guilty. Apologetic, remorseful, unhappy, because you done went over there and you done started some mess that you can't get out of. Okay? You did that. You did that. And now you want to come back and apologize. Now you want to spin the block. Baby, it don't work like that. You brought this on yourself. Now, what you need to do to heal? Got the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay? It's time for you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to stop looking at this and reserving yourself. You've been holding yourself back from so many wonderful opportunities to meet other people who are going to truly and effectively love you for who you are. This is why you've been holding back. This is exactly why you've been holding back. Because you still haven't processed and dealt with your true feelings and emotions about what happened with this person. You still holding on to them. They still holding on to you. And this is why neither one of y'all are really truly moving on. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay? What this person did to you was not a reflection of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but instead it was a reflection of them. And I know you don't want to hear it because you were the direct recipient of their selfishness. Right? But the reality is they took a loss. They took a loss. And it's clear because they over here living in a wonderful house, but they ain't happy. They got the wedding ring. They got the kid. They got the husband or the wife, whatever the dynamic. They got what they thought they wanted, and then they still realize they ain't happy. Nobody can make you happy, folks. You got to make your own self happy. You are responsible for your own happiness. And the reality is, this mother trucker over here is not happy with themselves. You understand? They keep outsourcing their happiness to Tom, Dick, and Hank. And then they wonder why they're not being fulfilled. But regardless, the reason why you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're happy. You're great and full. Your cup is running over. You know why? Because you're in the ebb and flow. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have manifested this dream for yourself. And yes, you are devoid of a partner. Yes, you are devoid of being coupled. But you're not lonely. You do have options. You do have people that you go out and you date from time to time. When you want to get your little rocks off, you go do that. But the reality is you're not necessarily 100% happy when it comes to that area of your life, because you're still holding on to this other person. Okay? And it's time for you to let go of that as well. All right? It's time for you to let go of that. And here's where you're going to be letting go of that with this 7 of Wands. Okay? With this 7 of Wands, I definitely do feel like this person is going to be coming to you. And they're going to be trying to have a conversation with you. This is where they're going to start coming back around trying to spin the block. This is where they're going to start trying to come back to you, apologizing, trying to start being, starting to initiate conversation. Y'all know how this go. Hey, big head. And this is where you're going to be sitting there looking at the message like, This is where you're going to start to watch everything go down. That's exactly where you're going to start watching it go down. They done had time to reflect. They done had time to assess. They done had time to understand. They done went and pursued the life that they wanted, that made you feel dumb, embarrassed you in these streets. And now, child, now that you there,
survey said
they finally realized, and they made a wrong choice. They made a poor choice and a bad decision. Okay? They made a poor choice and a bad decision. And that is why the song for today is going to say, but it's awful cold in the house he bought you. And I have gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, winter, I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. You can try to have the conversations all you want to. Here we go. This is all about the conversation that is taking place. This person is coming towards you, trying to have a conversation, trying to cajole you into doing something different, trying to clean themselves up, trying to be all politically correct, trying to pacify you. But the reality is, that ship has sailed.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold up.
Okay? That ship has sailed. No one is waiting for you to come back like that. Like, nobody is. It took them all this time to get to this place. We know at least a year done went by. There's a small child here, so maybe 2 years done went by. Let's ask the cards. Spirit, how much time has gone by?
I found some web results.
Siri,
Show them if you ask again from your iPhone.
Siri, nobody was talking to you. You done scared me to death. How much time has gone by? How long has this person been away from this person? Within 2 years. I said 2 years, and here goes 2 years. All right? I said 2 years. It's been at least 2 years within the last 2 years. Within the last 2 years, this has been going on. So this person left you, done rushed into a relationship with somebody else, done said all the sweet nothings that equate to nothing, done rushed into this situation with somebody else, and now that they're in this condition with somebody else, they ain't happy. What my man done said, now it's awful cold It's awful cold in that house he bought you. Woo wee. But everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. Everything happened in divine order. And now that this person is coming forward to try to apologize, now that this person is coming forward to try to course correct and they basically trying to prime this situation. That's what it is. They feel like if they just come back and try to apologize, that they can prime this situation for when it's time for them to finish this other situation, they can spin the block. That's what that is. They're trying to warm you up. They're trying to prime you.
I want to apologize.
But the reality is you can say whatever you want to say. Too much time has gone by. Not only did you break this person's heart with how you did what you did, too much time has gone by. The Tower card just fell out. Okay? So I'm telling you, too much time has gone by. Not only did too much time go by, but they want you to leave them alone. They want you to leave them alone. They want you to let go. Okay? They want you to let go. They're not even interested in this connection no more. That's how devastating this left them. Now, clarifying. Yep, here go the King of Wands in reverse. Okay? There is such a level of distrust in this relationship at this point. They don't even trust what you even got to say to them. So you coming in trying to have the conversation. Remember, this is all about a conversation that needs to be had, where somebody is going to be trying to fix. That somebody is that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is trying to come in and fix the situation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to hear that at all. You over here trying to call them, talking about, hey, how you doing, big head? You understand? Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Do you understand how devastating this has been? This whole ordeal has been for this person? Everything that they were doing was for you. And I know that's hard to receive, because nobody's going to sacrifice anything like your parents will, right? A good parent will, that is. But I feel strongly like this person wanted to give you the world. Okay? And if you are familiar with Pisces Tarot experience, I have told you guys so many times, men and women think completely different. Men feel like things got to be in exact order before they are ready to give you marriage, before they're ready to propose, before they really, are ready to give you children. That's how they think. And women are like, let's build this together. Okay? Men want things built and then you move in. Women want to build with you and move in. You understand what I'm saying? Two different narratives, right? But the problem is, this particular person did not see the value add of that. Instead, they were looking at it and thinking about it the wrong way. And they lack forethought and they have made the wrong decision. Okay? Everything had to happen the way that it needed to happen in divine order. Things needed to come to an end for them. And now that they've gone through that major life groundbreaking disaster of going and being with somebody else, going and being with another person, pursuing life with them, and realizing that it wasn't all that glitters wasn't gold. Now they want to come running back to you. It's the audacity, right? It's the audacity. But here he is. I don't care what this person says. I don't care what this person does. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are cooked. Do you hear me? Nobody cares. You are completely forked. There is no words that you can say that is going to make this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn turn around and reconsider. Nobody cares what you got to say. It is a done deal. You abandon this person.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You broke this person's heart. You left them feeling ashamed and embarrassed, dealing with all type of grief. They didn't understand why you came to the decision that you were just going to leave this relationship. Nobody understood that. And now that you're trying to come back and start priming the conversation so that you can come back in their life, and then you want to bring your kid with you?
Shut up! It is so stupid!
Girl, ain't nobody listening to that. If I had a dream that I was going to marry you, and in that dream, I was going to have babies with you, what makes you think I'm going to want you and somebody else's? I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but understand what you're asking this person to do. You're saying, I realize I broke your heart. I ran off and been with somebody else. I want to not only come back to you because the grass wasn't green on the other side, but I also want to bring my family and have you to help me raise. That is a hard ask. That is a huge ask for somebody. Do you understand? That is a lot to ask somebody else to do. It's not like you had these kids before when you met this person. That wasn't it at all. You left them for this. You left this person to go over there to go be with somebody else. And now that it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out, now you want to pop up like ain't nothing happened? I'm confused about what will make you think that that's okay. Because I feel like this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has predicated all of their energy on focusing on their money and their career. That's why they've been focused. It's here with the sunken treasure card. It's here with this manifestation card. It's here. They were working on their dreams and their aspiration. That's what they've been doing. Trying to distract themselves, trying to learn how to deal with the pain and the hurt as best as they could. Because they're not clear about how did they get here with you. They were doing everything. They never cheated on you. They never mistreated you. The worst that they was doing is they was reading a book.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
They were doing all of this for you. They did all of this for you. Only for you to spit in their face. Understand how that will make them feel. And then you wondering why they have no energy for you. They have no time for you. You wondering why you text them and they don't even respond. Or if there is a response, it takes them days to respond. What else did you expect for them to say and do? I mean, let's make it clear. You abandoned them. They didn't abandon you. So help me to understand, like, what else did you think was really supposed to happen here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, like, seriously, what did you think was supposed to happen? And we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You wondering why you're not getting a response. What response are they supposed to give you? What else can we say? I mean, you did this to yourself.
The lie detector test determined.
That was a lie.
All the things that you thought was on the other side of that fence, you went and pursued. And now that you done went on to that side of the fence and saw that things weren't as cute as you thought it was, all the glitters wasn't gold, now you want to come back. Now you want to come back. Like, it's the audacity for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the audacity. How you trying to come back? Let me ask you something. Is your well, sugar, you okay out there? Are you, I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on, because it's no way in the world. It's no way in the world that you would think on any planet that this would be appropriate and the accepted thing to do. Every time you pop up, you give this person grief and anxiety instantly.
Oh, hell no!
This person does not follow you on social media. They have blocked you on social media. They have blocked you in every way possible. But you find a way to still reach out, to still connect with this person. They know it's you. You can try to use text now numbers all day. They know it's you. They know it's you. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I don't feel sorry for you at all, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You wanted to have your cake and eat it too, and now you realize you can't do both. You can't do both. Let's get out of this business, because, child, I'm telling you, I'm usually never, hardly ever team earth sign, but I am today because this is some baloney. All right, let's see. When we talk about potential outcomes, I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I can only read energy and tell you what I see. Okay, that's all I could do is tell you what I see. You guys have free will over your life. You guys have free will, and you guys can make whatever you want to have happen. Take what makes sense to you and leave what doesn't. All right? I definitely feel like this person feels horrible. Listen, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius over here is feeling guilty. Ooh, child. They feel horrible. They thought the grass was greener, child. That's what you get. Yep. Three of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't matter what they say and what they do. There's no hope for you here in this relationship, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. Baby, you should have thought about all of this. You should have thought about all of this before you decided that what you was going to do was get up and go be with somebody else. Okay? That was humiliating. That was all of the negative things that you could think of. Okay? Nobody does somebody like that and think that you're going to ever be able to stand a chance. But for some reason, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is so arrogant that y'all think y'all got it like that. And the reality is you don't.
Damn!
This person has put in so much hard work trying to get things into play. They're not finna share that with you. Told you. They are not finna share that with you. With that Ace of Pentacles, remember what we talked about in the beginning of this reading. They've been focusing on their money. They've been focusing on their wealth. They've been focusing on their treasure. Okay? They're not about to share that with you. I don't care what you thought it was. I don't care how well you thought you had it. The same things that you abandoned them for, are the same reasons why they ain't thinking about you. They not doing that. Woo! Baby. That hit hard. With that strength card in reverse. They feel like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you are being perceived as being a coward. See, when things got hard, when things got difficult, when the thick got thick and the going got going, when they was rolling in the deep of trying to get things together and focusing, you abandoned them. You didn't support them. They thought it was very cowardice of you to walk away from them when things got hard. And now that things are starting to flow, here you come thinking that they're supposed to want to give you another chance.
Are you crazy?
I wouldn't give it to you at all. I wouldn't do nothing for you. And that's why they're not. That's why they're not. They felt like instead of you giving them space and time to figure it out, you thought the best thing that you should do was to abandon them. That wasn't cool at all. And here we go again with this Knight of Wands. They have no desire. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse here. We got the Knight of Wands again, clarifying the Knight of Wands. They ain't changing their mind about this. They are not changing their mind at all. They are very clear that they're no longer wasting their time with this because they feel like anything that's associated with you,
All a bunch of bullshit.
they're not interested. They're not interested at all. That's why they want you to let them go. That's why they are very clear. Right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. They are not interested in coming back at all. And we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Yep. They not about to give you not another nothing. Child. It's a wrap for this. It is a wrap for this. You done ran off to be with somebody else. Go be with them. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. You left me for somebody else. What the man said in the song. But it's awful cold in the house he bought you. And I've gotten over living without you. So springtime, summertime, fall time, and winter. I'm here to leave you with the last thing you remember. See, you was off your game and everything done changed. Because now I'm making love to Nikki. Yeah. Spirit, what is the life-changing? What is the life-changing event here? Whew, that's something for you. What is the life-changing event here? Seed of potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with your attention and care. See, that's what it was. I'm telling you, this person was focused on making their dreams come true. They were focusing on getting to the money. This person wanted to provide a lifestyle for you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And at that time, you decided that was not good enough for you. And now you over there feeling stupid. Because you done went over there. Got involved with that other man. And it ain't the same. You regretting it all day, every day. Honey, child, if you don't get on.
Embarrassing.
honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay? Listen. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is focused on somebody else right now. It would never be you. It would never be you. Remember I told y'all when we was here, this person got options. This person got options. They enjoying the finer side, the finer times of life. They doing whatever they want to do with whoever they want to do it with. Because it ain't that deep, it ain't that serious. See, they just living life. Oh, you want to go to Dubai? Let's go. You want to go to Cancun? Let's go. You want to go to Aruba? Let's go. You want to go to Toronto? Let's go. You want to go to the North Pole? Let's go. They got it like that. But one thing they're not going to do is allow somebody else to be in their heart space like that. And that's where they have to do the work themselves. Because they're crushed. They're devastated. They're hurt. Now, Romeo and Juliet, what messages do you have for the people who are in this reading? What messages do you have for the people who are in this reading? Prince Iskelis. I'm hoping I said that right. Protection, kindness, undertake. Listen to this, y'all. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Did y'all hear this? I don't think y'all heard me. I don't think y'all heard me. This is the prince, full of protection, kindness, and undertaking. Okay? Which is what this person was doing when you walked away from them, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Ain't nothing you can say, ain't nothing you can do that's going to change how they feel. First of all, you done pissed off an earth sign. The most stubborn folks of the zodiac. Why would you do that to them? Why would you do that to them? Spirit, when can we expect, when can Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn expect to hear from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? When can we expect to hear from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? When can we expect to hear from Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? On Saturday. Today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. You'll hear from this person tomorrow. They'll start this mess. They'll start this mess tomorrow. Well, they're going to start reaching out, asking you questions about how your Valentine's Day was. They may even be stalking you on social media to know that you had plans today, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may be doing that. But you will hear from them on a Saturday. Okay? Now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, when can you expect for this relationship to be over? When can we expect this relationship to be over for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? It's time to move forward. Their relationship is already coming to an end. Okay? The relationship is already coming to an end. This is February. We got a lot of summer energy here. 2 + 7 is 9, which is September. So I would say by Labor Day, which is the marking of the end of summer, I definitely see this relationship being over. So maybe there's a divorce taking place that'll take time by summer, but definitely something with the summertime is happening for them. All right, something is happening for them at that time. What shadow work, Spirit? What shadow work could Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn work on? What shadow work could Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn be working on at this time? Judgment. Judge less, understand more. So this is also about criticism, evaluation, and condemnation. Now, ironically, judgment came out over here as well. Okay? So yeah, they're judging the hell out of you right now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit, what shadow work could Gemini, Libra, Aquarius be working on right now? Control. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open up ourselves to genuine freedom. So this is about domination, manipulation, and power. Remember, I told you, that's what all of this was about. We talked about that in the beginning of this reading. This person was not happy with the fact that this person was focused on the betterment of their career. They felt like they didn't have the attention. So they used this as a manipulation tool to try to get your attention, and it backfired. It absolutely backfired.
Don't stop believing.
Now, I'm curious to know. I'm just curious to know. And then I'm getting out of here so I can go back to bed. But I'm curious to know, Spirit, what messages or thoughts does Gemini, Libra, Aquarius have for this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What messaging does Gemini, Libra, Aquarius have Ooh, okay. I know I've been distracting you. No, now is not the time, which we already know. Now is not the time. It ain't gonna happen. I hid my true identity from you. Yep. Child. I'm gonna get out this business. That's what happens when you try to control the narrative and don't see things from other people's perspectives. You put yourself in a bind. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're gonna take this L, baby. You earned this one. So with that being said, I am officially out of this business. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pisces Tarot, the Pisces Tarot Experience. Again, I am Mimi the Lights here. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you really enjoyed this content. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or a like. Share my platform with other people that surround you. Bookmark this reading if you need to come back and listen to it from the beginning, or just revisit something that I said. Remember that I love to hear from y'all. I know a lot of y'all don't comment directly on my videos, but you do email, text, and or jump in my DMs and tell me about how much these messages have meant to you and how much they've resonated with you. And I appreciate hearing the feedback, okay? I understand some of these things can be very, very, very personal for y'all. So I understand, but if you can always just leave a heart, a chat, something, leave an emoji, something, that helps circulate the content so other people can find my platform as well, but also let other people know that what I'm talking about is real. It's real, okay? It's landed. Anyway, if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do so at this time. My link is in the bio at PiscesTarot.com. If you are interested in reading the book that I am not being compensated to promote, but that I believe a lot in, it's called The Inner Workings of Relationships, and that link will be added in the description box below, okay? A huge thank you to everybody who tuned in today and rocked out with me for almost the last 2 hours. I appreciate your time and your attention as we go through the ebbs and flows of life. More importantly, remember that everybody is fighting a battle that you do not see, okay? So be kind, be patient, be gentle, not only with yourself, but with others, okay? How people are treating you is not your business, but how you respond is leave a little bit of love everywhere you go today. And be kind to yourself. All right? Now, with that being said, y'all, I am Mimi the Lightseer, and I'm officially out of your business. Bye-bye.